What's up, Yank City? The Yankees are 3-0. They just beat the Astros 5-3. I love beating the Astros, man. It feels like a holiday every single time. Let's talk about pitching. Marcus Stroman looked very well. He looked very good. He looked very comfortable because we were worried about pitching, with Garrett Cole out, Rodon not looking like himself. Nestor started off really rough, then pulled it together. But with that being said, Marcus Stroman, very happy to have him. He pitched 100 pitches, give or take, and he looked very, very comfortable. I mean, he had 2 earned runs, which is why we won the game. Honestly, he kept it close, and so that we can win the game. Now, somebody did just hit a really nice backside double. I don't remember who it was, right over Juan Soto's head, that gave up those 2 runs, and then the error by Volpe. But we'll let that go. And then Ian Hamilton came in. Dude, I don't know if anybody else throws that hard, that effortless, other than Ian Hamilton. It looks like a flick of a wrist, 98, right down the kisser. So Ian Hamilton's that guy. I'm very excited about him. He looked very, very good today. Very confident with him. And then obviously Clay Holmes comes in with that sinker-slider combination. One of the best closers in baseball. He's going to do that every single time. I love Clay Holmes. I think he's one of the best closers in baseball for sure. Now let's talk about hitting. We'll just go through the order. All right, 1 through 9. I think I've said it previous 2 times, and I'll say it again. Gleyber Torres is not a leadoff guy, and we need to cut that out now. My man is by far on the biggest slump in the whole team. He's batting a 0.91 right now, so I don't know what that thing is. What is he, 1 for 12 or something like that? Is that what that adds up to be? But Gleyber is not it right now, man. I like Gleyber a lot, but he's just not a leadoff guy. And what's crazy is, you could think about putting, they've talked about putting Verdugo at leadoff. They've talked about putting whoever at leadoff. But if you put a lefty at leadoff, do you really want Juan Soto right behind him, right? Because I'm not sure if you want to put lefty right there. And then especially because you're probably going to throw Oswaldo in the 9. So it'd be 3 lefties in a row. I really want Soto 2, Judge 3, Rizzo 4, and then so on and so forth. So to do that, I think you really need to keep a right-handed or a right bat at the leadoff spot. So then you got Gleyber, you got Volpe, and for the lineup today, that's really all you got. You got Gleyber and Volpe. With that being said, I like what Volpe's doing. We're really missing DJ LeMahieu. DJ LeMahieu would be really nice there, but Volpe, man, if Volpe's a natural-born leadoff hitter, so he's hitting really nice now. It's only 3 games in, I get it, but if he can be comfortable, if he's comfortable where he's at, I wouldn't miss him. But to be fair, we've moved him 3 games in a row. I think he's batted 8th, 6th, and something else. So obviously I'm not in the clubhouse, but I would talk to Volpe. If he's comfortable, I'd move him to 1. I'd have Soto 2, Judge 3, Rizzo 4. I'd probably put Stanton back at 5. And then Gleyber, Austin Wells. I'd leave Cabrera where he's at because he looks very good. I definitely don't want to touch Cabrera. I like him down there at the bottom half, and he's being on fire. He's obviously the MVP of all 3 games, it feels like. But then, yeah, Soto's doing his thing. Soto's doing Soto things. He's batting 500 on the year, which I get it. It's still, the 3rd game, but he's like 6 for 12, so that's awesome. Judge still looks a little bit late getting there, right? Because when you have that big upward swing, if you're late on the ball, your barrel's still down a little bit. It's going to get a lot of these ground balls. So if he makes contact, that's what they're doing. Now, with that being said, he did hit a really nice piss missile right up the middle. I would like to know the exit velocity on that. He hit that really nice. But I think the injury late in spring training is what's hurting my boy Judgy right now. He'll be fine. We just got to give him a little bit more time where all these pitchers are in the swing of things. They're in the swing of playing and pitching, and they're throwing their hardest gas now, and my boy Judgy's just a little tick behind. Rizzo will be fine. Rizzo will catch back up. He went 0 for 4 today with 3 strikeouts, so yikes. But he'll be fine. Don't move him. Verdugo went 0 for 4 as well, but I really like Verdugo. I like what he's doing in the outfield. I know he's made 4 almost highlighted diving catches, but Verdugo out there is awesome. I love Verdugo out there. I really do. I wouldn't change anything. Austin Wells is that guy. He got on base 3 times today. 3 for 4. Austin Wells was. So really nice for him. He had 1 base hit and 2 walks. I think Austin Wells is a natural hitter. Now you see little things here and there where it's like, okay, defensively he's not quite there with Trevino yet, and you see it, but he's a naturally better hitter. But I like our 2 catchers. I really do. Oswaldo, obviously, we talked about. Dude has a 1.6 OPS right now, on base plus slugging. He has a 1.6 right now, and he's batting over 500. So Oswaldo is doing awesome. Love that for him. And Trent Grisham, you know, he's just going to be there every now and then. We didn't see much from him. He did get on base once from a walk. Would like to see a little bit more, obviously. But at the end of the day, if Trent Grisham's job is to get Judge out of center, to get Judge out of harm's way as much as possible. So I love that. Now, another thing to keep in mind, Oswaldo can play in the outfield. So if they can figure something out like that whenever DJ comes back, maybe they have something up their sleeve where Oswaldo can go out there and play more, especially if he's hitting the way he is. Anyways, we got the Astros again tomorrow, where we are 1 win away from a sweep, and then we go on to the Diamondbacks, which is not going to be an easy task either. So very excited about that. Overall, we're going to get the bats going. It's good to see other people picking it up when our big guys are missing, right? So when Judge is struggling, Rizzo's not doing the best like today, then you see Oswaldo come through. You see Volpe come through. You know, we've seen Verdugo come through in the past 2 games. So really awesome, especially when you don't have Torres, Judge, or Rizzo really hitting well. Then everybody else can come in and pick up the slack. Pitching looked really good today. Very excited about that. Defense looks solid other than that Volpe error. But anyways, love you all. Subscribe, hit that bell icon. Live streams coming soon when I get back to Clemson. You're the man. Peace.